So how did I make the dog bones to begin with? What gave me the idea? So this would be an original dog bone if you could magically join those back together. I just simply cut it in half. One side's a little bit longer than the other one. And that's because I had to chuck it into my drill and then use my rotary tool to cut it, and that's as close as I could get it inside my drill without starting to cause some sort of wavy motion, so that it spun nice and straight inside my drill. Use a rotary tool, countercut, and then that split the drive shaft in half. I determined I need 15 millimeters of clearance between the steering knuckle and this little guy right here, and this really wasn't too important, but I wanted to make sure during articulation. Let me show you. Where did it go? Oh, here. I want to make sure during articulation that this shaft, focus, the shaft wouldn't bind up against there. All right, so it has plenty of locomotion, and that we'd insert the opposite end in there. Get in there. There you go. Not the opposite end, maybe hard to see that. It doesn't interfere. It's a very close, but anyway, the steering is going to actually be done down here. But for the up and down travel, again, I don't want it to interfere with this plastic area right here. So there is the finished, or one finished one. So this happens to be a 35 millimeter sleeve cut out of some stainless steel tubing. I got an assortment here of different sizes. Happens to be a 3 millimeter shaft. There's flux inside there. This one's getting ready to be put together. I'm going to hammer the ends together, then put it to size, 50 millimeters on one side, 10 on the other, and then heat it up and solder it. Oh, wrong direction. All right, it's not as important on the rear side because the rear doesn't steer, it just goes up and down. But either way, if I make all four of them the same, at least they'll be interchangeable. And if I lose them for any reason, I doubt I'd lose all four of them for the same reason. I can take one out, remeasure it, and make it again.